What's wrong?
I just saw the most ridiculous thing. I can't even get over it. Somebody showed me this sculpture that was just, I've never seen anything like it.
What was wrong with it?
First of all, it was a portrayal of this woman who just looked so completely sexualized. You can't even fathom what it was like. I mean, around the corner, the first thing you see is her legs are spread wide open. I mean, it was just, I couldn't believe it. The outline of her body, you could see directly of her clothing. It was almost as if she wasn't wearing any clothing at all. You could see her hips and her shoulders and her breasts and everything was just so exposed. I felt just dirty. And then it was the clothing that she wore. I mean, I don't even know if you could consider that clothing. It was so thin, it was plastered to her body. Her shoulder was exposed as the clothing fell off of her arm. It was just repulsive.
That's ridiculous.
I know. If I wanted to make my sculptures look like that, I could. But women should not be portrayed like that. I mean, you've seen my sculptures. You know, their legs are always together. Their clothing is much more conservative. It's thicker. I mean, you would just never see the outline of a body of a woman that I sculpted. And I mean, women should not be portrayed as sexual creatures like that. That's not their purpose. That's not what they're for. I mean, that was just all wrong.
Yeah, no, I agree.
You didn't even see her posture. Oh my goodness. She was slouching. She was lying down on the couch, reclining. Her body was just sunken in. Her shoulders were diagonal. Her ankles were crossed. I mean, there was just no method to it. She wasn't even like in any sort of like line at all. I mean, on top of that, it just looked like they threw the clothing on top of her. It wasn't even like neat in any way, wrinkly and puckering around her body. I would never do that.
I can't even believe it.
Seriously. I mean, you know, like, all of my sculptures, they sit up straight, their shoulders are square, their back is flat, and I mean, their feet are always on the floor, their arms are at their side, and the clothing, I mean, it's supposed to look orderly, so it's on her body, but it's neat, and it's folded. The folds match up with one another. They are in lines with one another, and they always face forward.
So everything about it was terrible?
Well, I'm still getting over the shock of something so scandalous. But the sculpting itself wasn't horrible.
Yeah, maybe I'll have to check it out for myself sometime.
Yeah. I guess my sculptures could be a little more relaxed.